Hi guys. Hey. We okay? Hey, hey, hey. And we've started with the thumbs down already. But we don't care. A bit serious tonight, so I'm not gonna be my normal. Well, I will be at end my normal laughing and joke. What's happened to my head? It's been warm, hasn't it? Just tied up out road. It's been bloody warm. I know that. I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to talk about what had happened with that thingy because it's too upsetting. And I don't think I could get through a stream talking about what happened on that. Um, but this is just fucking awful. Hi David. Hi Keel. Hi B. Slinks. I, this is actually made me mad today. What they've done here. What you baking? You bake me a cake. Yes, I don't. I'm assuming you lot are obviously going to agree with me on this. That there's no place in any society for this to happen. Because what I wanted to go through, I didn't want. I'll just scroll to the bottom of this because there's a crowdfunding page which has been launched by a Taylor Swift fan group, and it's for help to raise money for the Older Age Children Hospital, which is where all the children that was hurt and sadly three did lose their lives. They've raised more than 300,000. So if anybody ever is watching this or ever watching it, Alderey is a fantastic hospital. Holiday, I nearly said then. Fantastic hospital, and they, they deserve everything. Hey Jess, and obviously what they've had to deal with in aftermath of this, it must have been it's horrendous for everybody, but it must have been horrendous for them nurses in that hospital seeing all these little kids. And anyway, like I say, I can't. It's too upsetting for talk about that. What I want to talk about is these idiots doing this. Nowhere in any media has it said that this. They're actually in this article calling him a 17-year-old boy, and I'm thinking they're putting boy to, I don't know, in my eyes, make it sound a bit less because he's not a grown man. He is a grown man. He's 17. Your class as an adult at 16. You can buy a lottery ticket at 16. So he is an adult, even though they're saying for legal reasons because he's still a minor, they can't say his name, which is fair enough. But in nowhere on no media, hi Susan, hi love, as it said that this fella is a Muslim. And even if he was, there's no need for this at all to attack to attack the mosque and then burn out a police riot van. And what's more upsetting as well with this is this was the vigil. This was the night when everybody was getting together to be a support in the community, like what you do at vigils. Everybody gets together, and these I keep going for call them EDF, but that's electricity company into EDL, English Defence League. There's nothing English defence about this, causing riots and even more outbreak for a community that's already suffering. It's just, and I mean, shocking. I was shocked last night when I was watching it. I thought these people that have gone, they're not even locals. They've come in and made it. What they've done. This is where they always say misleading things on the internet, false, all false accusations, and coming up with your own theories and your own views. This is what it leads to. Now, these thugs, I'm going to call them, because they're not in no, or couldn't be in any other category, because it used to be like, was it National Front? It used to be years ago. It's obviously these are the same things, and for them to think that they're defending Britain's honour or the British honour or whatever they think that they're doing, this is not what people in England want. This is not what we want wake up to. Having mosques vandalised for misinformation on the internet. These thugs have never given anything time for it to come out to see who this man is that's done this attack. Awful, horrific attack. We know. It's heartbreaking. It is absolutely heartbreaking. But then to go do this to a community that's in mourning, who do they think they are? I know one of the mothers who spoke out and said she'll only speak out that once. The police that come there when that attack was happening, they'd come back this night at night. Obviously because they've been through the trauma as well, having to go and see these kiddies like that. And one of the mums said, and they'd been absolutely fantastic. There's 24 hours where they'd been dealing with it all, and then they had to deal with this as well. It's for somebody's own political views, I think it says on this. Yeah. This is the day after the kids in Southport helping out for clean the streets up. Now, what must these other kids here in Southport be going through at the minute? Thinking that's happened. It's happened to the friends their age, and now they're cleaning up this aftermath of rioting. Yeah, his parents was from Rwanda. He was actually born in Cardiff. That is where he's from. He's from Cardiff, and then they moved down to Banks in Southport. And that's obviously that's why he's down this end. But he was actually born in Cardiff. So, but like I say, it doesn't, for whatever reason that he's done that. It's got to be, hiya Trish, it's got to be somebody that's, I don't like using the word mental, but mentally disturbed to do such a thing. And I was talking to my hubby early on about this, and even we said, actual true Muslims. He works with this other company. He does a bit of work for them, and the lads that own that are Muslims, and he gets on belted, and he said, you've never met a nicer set of lads, you know. And even the fellow that owns that company said to him that true Muslims want peace and do not tolerate violence. So it's like in every religion, there's good and bad in any, but you can't. This is things he's not. If they want that a cause of Islamic, I think that's how the put it. He had no links at all to Islam. I think it says on this, because I'm assuming that's where they think the terrorist Islamic views are. If these lads have that's what the problem is. They fetch the because it was about closing the borders and things like that. Oh no, it's about time to shut the borders before anybody knew exactly what had gone on. So all I can say is them on the. It's obviously them on the far right that is like shut the borders. This is because he's an illegal immigrant. This is because he's a Muslim. Before they even hear anything, know anything, or the police have actually even issued a statement. Because on this today, this was this afternoon, it says here they've got more time. They've got more time with the suspect. So there'd been no information at all been put out about him. So it says the police have been granted more time to question a boy, which I don't agree with that. You call referencing him as a boy. 5 of the children still remain in a critical condition, and there's a little look at the little faces. It's just absolutely heartbreaking. I can feel myself getting upset. I'm sorry. It's so. God, you know, it is. It's. I know. I know a few ladies in Discord was um. I'm in tears yesterday about this, but like I said, I'd heard it on the telly, but I'd not actually seen anything, and I just heard what happened, and I couldn't bring myself to actually go and watch what had happened because it is too upsetting. Hiya, Tina, love. Hello, North County girl. Hiya, Star. Hiya, love. Yeah, I know. Some of you went and held your kids and your grandkids a little bit closer last night, didn't you? After all, but that's why I couldn't come on yesterday and say anything about that. But it's only because today this has been, something just eats away at you and eats away at you. So I want, where do they get what is in their heads to think this is all right? Our police officers are there to protect us against people like these, and these are white men, white thugs. That's all they are. And if they think this is a way forward, I bet they've not. They don't even. Why's that not showing up? Oh yeah, it is. I bet none of them have even took the time out to ever get to know a Muslim person. A proper believer. They definitely don't want peace, but they don't. I know. I know. I can be a bit more open-minded about the immigration thing in that, because when you're leaking your own the, the violence and things in your own communities caused by a lot of the immigrants, I can understand that. I can get people's points of views that way. Some people are sick to the back teeth of. You have different estates where there's a few English and then a lot of immigrants, and the immigrants have like took over their estate, if you will, and causing the violence and the and things like that. So I can understand people that live here, not necessarily just English people, people that have have come here and settled and made a home here, and are law-abiding citizens. Bloody hell, I couldn't say that, citizens. And they just wanted an happy, peaceful life. But then you get, like I said, there's extreme on both sides, isn't there? But this is just is way too far, and especially after a couple. I think they said it was a couple of hours. The Assistant Chief Constable Alex Goss said there had been much speculation and hypotheses around the teenager and some of individuals, and they're using that to bring violence and disorder to the streets. Well, they added that they're using it as an excuse, and they already said that the person arrested was born in the UK. And speculation doesn't help at this time. What they should do is let them poor families grieve and that community grieve, and let the police get on with the job. What they're doing with this lad that's actually committed this crime, instead of sat in the races and thinking, we'll go down there, we'll show them what violence and more heartache. Them parents and that town didn't want to see this. Is it, Susan? Leicestershire is half black, half Asian, and they don't mix. No, destroying their own resources. Yeah, but there were 49 police officers at in this last night. Let me just have a look. I've just been reading something else in there before I come on. It said there were 49. I don't think it was on this article what I was reading. 49 police officers and another 5 what had come from another. They've been drafted in to help out them. Because they obviously needed more officers. So they drafted some more officers in, and then some of them that have been drafted in, 5 of them was hurt. And all people wanted was a place to gather, pay the respects, mourn as a town. Oh, that's where the mother says there. And a message widely shared on social media, Elsie's mum, Jenna, condemned the violence. This is the only thing I will write. Please stop the violence in Southport tonight. The police have been nothing but heroic these last 24 hours, and they don't need this, which they don't. Yeah, 49. It said, I was reading an article early on, Blind, and it said there were 49 officers injured, and another 5 from what had been drafted in, like I said. But how does this stop? How does this stop every time this organisation, whatever they want to call themselves, it's something that needs stopping. How do they get stopped? They're on about stopping the immigrants coming in. It's them that want stopping as well. And they obviously can't. They obviously think this is okay. This is fine to do. There's sorry, I'm sorry because I don't. I want to get this right there because I don't want to speak out a thing. Or there's a chairman, Abraham Hussein, the chairman of the Southport Mosque. I didn't know how to reference him, but he's called a chairman. He said he was moved to see that the locals had turned up to help rebuild parts of the mosque damaged in the disorder. It brings tears to his eyes because although he knows the people of Southport and I know how beautiful they are, it was still a moving experience. So they've all even the communities pulled together to go and help with the damaged mosque and everything. And that mosque is in their community. So these locals are not bothered about having a mosque in the community, Muslim people in the community. So why should these dickheads, idiots, come up there and do that to obviously an integrated community, a diverse community? They're now putting their beliefs on them, aren't they? What they think this is what they should have been doing. Well, no. Who started the fire, Susan? It was do you know the EDLs, English Defence League? Not actually anybody from Southport. They come up from somewhere else. You know, like the big I am. We'll show them how to tackle this by attacking a mosque and blowing a riot van up, burning. It said this morning there was all melted wheeler bins stuck to tarmac and everything. You know, because of all burning. This was actually nothing to do with an outrage for the community. It was other people's outrage that came up. He's in Salford. I'm not far from so. I know you were a North Country girl. I know. I remember chatting to you before years ago because I remember saying Manchester and Salford are two completely different places. Because I'm actually not far from you. Yeah, definitely far. They're definitely far out, Susan. Definitely far out. Like I was saying on the other stream when I was doing that to the Manchester Airport dinger. I was saying I'm not far left and I'm not no, you're not far from me, are you? I'm not far left, I'm not far right. I'd like to think I'm somewhere in the middle and want both sides to. I think if you can get the best from both sides and somewhere in the middle, it'd be an happier place, wouldn't it? Because obviously, they're not. Everybody on the left is not. Everything's not right, and everybody on the right, everything they do is not right. But if you take the bits of good out of each one and put them together, A, B, C, yeah, you love, put them together, like a compromise. Or have you not seen news for over a week? So it's only happened in the past couple of days, this love. Yeah, like to hear from all sides and then make your own mind up, blind, yeah? That's what I think. If you think somebody on the right is saying a point and you think, that is a good point and that's right. Somebody on the left is saying a point and you think, that's a good point, yeah. And fetch it, compromise somewhere in the middle. Yeah, definitely looking for a race war. I believe that Ahmed lawyer who was doing that Manchester Airport attack on the police, he's stepped back. He's not, because I think everybody pointed out he was having opinions about him. Said he was doing it for his own cause. He weren't doing it to help the lads or anything like that. He was doing it to incite racist stuff and everything. Racist hatred he was inciting. And this is doing the same. Obviously, these EDFs are racist against the people who are Muslim. Has he gone back to TikTok? Yeah, he was a joke. He was a joke. He had no reason whatsoever to even get involved in that. And I think he stepped back because of his original statement was, I haven't seen any evidence of the boys resisting arrest. There was complaint with everything that they did. And then the day after, the other footage come out where they was actually fighting with the police officers. And another thing on that, who was we talking to? Was it? I don't know whether it's something I've heard on why I've been flicking through my YouTube stuff, or it could have been somebody in Trish's chat the other day. It could have even been Squirrel Snapper. I'm not sure. I didn't know your armed officers for your airport and things like that. They're actually trained to use the feet. Because, for the simple reason, if they've got guns or tasers, their hands are obviously full. They can't. I'm not giving an excuse of him kicking in the head, but they have actually been trained to use the feet to hold somebody down. I know kicking's not what was that? Yeah, Blindy did. He looked like a fool. Made himself look like a fool. Jumped in with 2 feet, didn't he? This is what happened. But if they've obviously videoed it, or they've obviously videoed them, the mates fighting with coppers, but chose not to show him that. What would he have thought? Nothing would come out to show them that they was causing. And something happened in the Starbucks in the airport. That's why they've gone to arrest him. There was a big kick off in the Starbucks or something. That's why there was 2 sets of lads being arrested. One was them 2 that you could see in the video, the copper when the copper kicked him, and there was another video out somewhere where it showed you arresting another group of lads. So I think there were 4 altogether arrested in that. EDL. I kept saying I kept saying EDF, Susan, but EDF's an electric company. Hang on a minute, just one sec. Oh, just let me do something. Got something up on there. Yeah, so this is, like I'm saying, this is what it's like. I said, the Muslims are proper Muslims, are devout, law-abiding, non-violent, non-aggressive, and it's these white. This is what I'm saying. These white thugs who are far right. Yeah, Eon. Who are far out that have caused even more trouble. So I just wanted to chat with you and get your views on it. You know, obviously you go. I'm assuming you got it set same as me. You're going to be probably as much angered as what I was this morning about for these 3 little girls for it to end like this. And we don't. There's another 5 in hospital yet. And we need to know the police report and what has actually happened before anybody does anything. Well, they shouldn't actually take the law into their own hands anyway. If anything, it's down to the parents. What I could understand if it was any of the parents, his child had been attacked, but for people just to come up out of nowhere to cause this. So if anybody watches it where it's not live, put your comments below and let me know what you think anyway. And like and subscribe. I'm going to get used to saying that, aren't I? Like and subscribe. I don't normally do serious things like this. I'll tell you now. I'm normally having a laugh and a joke. I'm normally taking the piss out of something actually, but things like this you can't. You have to be serious for things like this. But I want to speak about this because for another reason, it's close to home again. I've spent many a day in Southport, especially when I was a kid. I used to love it. And it's so friendly. I always remember having a great time as a kid there. What do you think, said country girl? I think I'm good at it. I'm not good at being serious, though. That's the trouble. I do. I laugh too much. I laugh at funerals and things, 'cause I think it's a nervous thing sometimes as well. You just laughing in inappropriate places. See, that's what I do. And once I start, I can't stop. So didn't want to be talking about something serious and then in the middle of it just start, you know what I mean, laughing. Because I'm shocking for things like that. Yeah. That that's all I wanted to do really, just a quick thing on that. I didn't want to go on about it, to stay serious I was, but right, yeah. I can get serious sometimes, but I can't be serious for too long. Because I do, if I get too serious for too long, I end up getting myself worked up. That's why I like laughing, and I like bringing laughter and happiness. Or Keely, I've better than the one before mentioned. Right. So we'll leave that there now, and we'll just have a little. Can we just have a little giggle? Yeah, the unmentionable. Right. Serious now. No, serious is gone. Let me get my chi out. I'll just get me fucking. Come on, everybody on the chi now. Get the serious out of you now. I need to show you a couple of things. This nutter. If you've not seen this one, #1 tarot reader on Twitch, please go and watch it. Please go and subscribe to this. That, honestly, Justine. I've just finished with the seriousness, love. I didn't want to be too serious for too long, and I was just giving my thoughts on what's been going on in Southport. So if you want to watch it from the beginning, just do that bit. If you got any comments about it, you can. Is this what they do? Leave your comments underneath. Yeah, so I don't want to show it on here because I want you to actually go and give the views on that. But that about, should we say, the unmentionable is there. And we've got, hang on, another one. Where are you? Here you are. this. If anybody has been watching, I'm not like right. We will get this straight first. I'm not laughing at what's Jay Slater or anything. What's happened to him, but if anybody's been keeping up to date with that, and Paul Arnott that was covering it that went over searching. This, yeah, on Jessica S. I watched this. She did a premiere last night on this day too. And honestly, I absolutely wet myself. She does. She does an excellent, what they called, parody. Should I call it an excellent parody? Put your newest short on. Have you got where? Keely, have you got another one, love? You've only got them three on. Can you that? That's my neighbour, that, in his helicopter. How posh is he? My neighbour over at back here has an helicopter. It's just been over the top. You've only got three on, Keely, and I don't want to play that because click shorts. All right. This. Oh, I've seen it. I can't wait playing this.
I love you.
I love you.
Today. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
I love you.
What did he say to
Today.
flowers?
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
I love you.
Today.
In madness, absolute madness. Telling the fucking flower he loves it. I can tell some things I love him, but yeah, I've cheated up that country girl. Anything with him makes me laugh. Oh, that's my that's my downfall. I just laugh at him. I said I wouldn't. I actually, before I come on, I thought I'm not going to do anything about him on here. But that's it. Apparently, that's ASMR. Yeah, apparently. See what I forgot what I was thinking. I was chatting about to the day with Sunday was this ASMR shit. What he does, well, what he did do. Yeah, he said he had a fantastic channel and he'd hundreds of. I think he'd only 13,000 subscribers, something like that. But he was getting the views. So I know that community was pushing him out, but why did he just stop doing it? Why would a channel that's growing like that and people are obviously interested in what is people actually interested in that? Yeah, it's my name. I've got a name. Actually, the fella that lives at the back of it is you know, what you get pallets, just wooden pallets. That's what he deals in. Just he's actually mates with Mr. him that owns B&M, Mr. B&M man. But they live right over to the side. But like I said, they come over, man. You can see it if you go on Google Maps. You can see his helicopter pad thing in his garden. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying now. Apart from Scott's a cock. But yeah, I weren't going to do anything with him, but I thought we needed a bit of a laugh. Right, I'm cringe worthy. I'm absolutely sweating cobs. I need a cold shower. I used to it I live in B&M, me, Slinks. I love it. Absolutely love B&M. I love bargains. I'm a proper bargain hunter. Love it, love it, love it. Love Shein, love Temu. Don't like all this expensive stuff, me. I'm not an expensive kind of girl. No. Right, I'm going. I'm going now. I've had a laugh. Oh, hang on. 1 minute. Oh, minute. Where's that come up? I want that. I want this. this never gets old. This. that never gets old, does it? Right, guys. I'm off. See y'all soon. Much love. Bye.